Hello, Southbridge. This is Denise Clemence with Southbridge Community Television, coming to you from an on-site location today. We are here on this beautiful day at RMG, which is located on East Main Street in Southbridge. And today, our focus is on something that affects so many people out there, food insecurity. We have some special guests with us, Yesenia, Arroyo, and Carla Delacruz, Davila. They are the co-founders of The Wellstorm. What is The Wellstorm? Well, its mission is aiming to bridge the gap of poverty, disparity, and engage the community in building connections and support for individuals experiencing homelessness, mental health struggles, and food insecurity. And today, specifically, we are talking about your endeavor, the Bridge Fridge. So tell us a little bit about this and how this can help our community. Who would like to start?
I guess me. So the Bridge Fridge is a community fridge sharing mechanism, which is dependent on mutual aid. It really works off of the community collaborating together, and organizations, community individual members, and people wanting to volunteer and share food resources for people who are unable to get access to food, be it because of poverty restrictions or because of lack of access to healthy, stable food. We know that in Southbridge we have 2 food pantries that are hosted throughout the week during the day, and the hours are restricted to one is open 3 hours a week, 1 hour each day, and the other one is open for 3 hours a week with 2 hours on one day and 1 hour on the other during the work week. So it makes it really difficult for people to access when they are unable to get off of work or unable to get transportation or availability. And sometimes you have to give your information for that. So there's a lot of barriers that come with accessing food, and we wanted to establish a free establishment that people can come and access anytime and get the food that they need.
Wow, that's amazing. But this isn't new. I mean, this is a phenomenon that's all over the country. She's 400 communities or so over the country. It's all over the world, actually. So while it might be new to Southbridge, it's certainly not new to the area. Worcester has opened up 6 community fridges, and Boston has at least 10 on the books. So thank you so much for coming here and co-founding this project. So tell us, the Wellstorm is your nonprofit organization that has established this particular Bridge Fridge. Can you tell us a little bit more about that process and how you came to be here in Southbridge?
Well, she grew up in Southbridge, so she's a native to Southbridge. I moved here maybe about 5 years ago. We actually went to school together. We both graduated with our social work, Masters of Social Work. And we were just talking one day, and we noticed that we had a lot of similarities, being like homelessness, having issues with food insecurity, mental health within the family. So we decided to, why don't we do something about this? We got involved with the wood fridges, We spoke with Maria Ravelli. She's been amazing for us. She gave us the tools that we needed. And from there, we just took off and started building. So with a lot of community support, we've been able to establish this great enclosure, and we're happy to say that hopefully by September we'll have our grand opening for the fridge in Southbridge. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we see this wonderful unit here that I'm looking forward to showing our viewers what's going on with this unit and how they possibly or people they know might be able to access the food on a 24-hour basis. So you had to build out. You had to get donations. I see that because let's face it, no matter what happens, money or some type of donation, product, service donations, that's really what builds these types of operations. So again, I applaud you for going the distance and making that happen. You have a GoFundMe page, so that if people want to participate, make a monetary donation that would help fill these fridges, correct?
Absolutely.
Tell us how that would work for people if they are interested in being a part of this program.
Absolutely. So in terms of wanting to volunteer, if you're unable to make a monetary donation, we are always open for people to reach out to us and kind of see how they can get involved and kind of give their time in other ways. In terms of monetary donations, we have a current GoFundMe page on our Facebook and Instagram page, which is The Wellstorm Inc. And we also have an access portal to make either a one-time donation or a monthly subscription donation at different levels on our website, which is thewellstorminc.org.
All right. So you are dependent, as we said, on participation from local businesses, perhaps. Tell us, how are you going to stock this, and what type of items might what are acceptable items, and how will the stocking go?
So a lot of the help that we need is from partnerships. So we want to make partners with the local supermarkets. We want to make partners with local farmers. So that way we could get distribution of foods inside of the fridges. But also we would need donations. So once you get donations, whether that's sending us a gift card to Big Y, for example, those gift cards will be able to go to to Big Y. We'll be able to stock the fridges those ways, or you could come in yourself and donate food items. We have everything listed of what we accept, what we don't accept within the fridge, but we also have that access or information on our website. So either way, there's information everywhere, or you could reach us directly by phone.
To learn how to participate.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
As I did, I believe.
Yeah.
So, again, what type of food do you think people would expect to find in your cabinet here, in your fridge?
We are able to accept anything that is pre-cooked and frozen, so like no raw meats or anything like that, but anything that is a pre-cooked frozen meal, anything that can be put in the freezer for people to access. We accept all produce, anything that is sealed in original containers in terms of like deli products, anything that you would pretty much buy your own family, we would accept to give to other people, and they should be able to access it in the fridge.
We need to make sure that nothing is expired as well.
Please.
Mm-hmm.
That's very important, health and safety. I know you've gone through a lot here.
Yes.
With this community fridge. I know our community was not familiar with this type of program, and hopefully going forward, they will be more acceptable and a little more ease in expanding. Speaking of that, I believe expansion is on your mind as well, correct? Mm-hmm. So how many fridges do you think our area could actually establish or hold? What would you recommend?
I think we were thinking about maybe like 2, just because we're on the opposite end. So that way it gives access to other folks that are on the opposite side of Southbridge. But not only that, but we would like to expand as well to the smaller towns that are nearby as well, and kind of create what Worcester's doing, making sure that each area within Worcester has a fridge, so that way it's accessible to everyone.
It's such an amazing idea, and the fact that you guys are following through on your vision and have produced it now in one so far is quite amazing. We applaud you for sure. And we are really looking forward now to getting a tour. Can you show us around your bridge fridge?
Yeah, of course.
So here we are, the bridge fridge. The first thing most people notice is the beautiful artwork. It kind of doesn't lend itself to being a food pantry, but tell us about the artist and what happened here with this building.
Yeah, absolutely. So Sharina is a local artist in Worcester who does murals, and we reached out to her because we really liked the murals that she has participated in Worcester, and she was able to, donating her time, she donated paint, she did a lot of beneficial work in order to make this beautiful mural for us.
So this is a great structure, and you had local contractors help you out with this?
Yes, we did. Yeah, they did a great job, and they were very flexible and very easy for us to work with.
And how did you come up with the design? Like the style?
We researched a lot, and we were looking at what they did in Worcester so we could get a comparison. The reason we did the doors was because I know Worcester at one point or another had a lot of issues with stuff getting inside of their area, and so we kind of wanted to protect it, especially during winter.
Right. I have seen some pictures online of other community fridges in other places that had no doors. It's just an open cabinet space. So let's do the big reveal. Let's open door number 1.
Go ahead.
Behind door number 1. So, this is our stand-up freezer. And we got a freezer because we were seeing in Worcester that when just having the fridge that there wasn't enough space for people to store like bulk freezer items for people. So we were able to purchase this one because our fridge was donated to us. We have our information in terms of the regulations and policy procedures for utilizing the fridge, as well as a light fixture. So this is our freezer area. And we actually mimic this like design off of one of the concepts on the Fridge website, which is the first organization that essentially started up the community fridges, and the organization that is like monitoring it across the world. So they're fridge.org. So this is our fridge.
Yeah, this was donated by a local community member that works or volunteers her time with the Woo fridges, and she actually donated this to us, which we're very grateful that she was able to do that for us.
And again, very well laid out. You've got information for people who are coming in as to, you know, watching out if you've got allergies. Clearly, you want to be careful what you choose. I mean, just common sense.
Yeah, and what we accept, what we don't accept. So just make sure to read all these items beforehand before, you know, donating things, just because we want to make sure that we're Board of Health compliance. But yeah, and we even have the temperatures here so we can make sure that everything is safe for the fridge and the freezers.
Very good.
And Carla, you want to do the last one?
Door number 3.
Balance.
Okay. You could grab that one though. And this is the last one, which is our pantry area. Again, we have everything labeled again, and then we have the containers so everybody could put the canned goods inside the containers, just in case we don't want, you know, any animals to be able to grab anything, so we want to put them all in the containers for safety reasons. But yeah, this also has a light fixture.
There you go.
We also do have cameras, so that's why we put a recording notice. We won't see your face, but we'll see hands. We just want to make sure everything is, you know, safe for everyone, and it's being monitored not only by the security here at RMG, but also by us.
And I noticed something else over here. There's a few other containers. Absolutely. What do we got over here?
Over here in our separate little storage containers, we will be hosting free cat and animal food from the Here Today Adopted Tomorrow Animal Sanctuary in Brimfield. They will be donating food pretty much every week for people to access, because just as humans need food, when we can't afford our own food, how often are we going to be able to afford foods for our animals? So,
very nice. That sounds like a great collaboration with them. So very fortunate. So ladies, I mean, this kind of brings about the end of our segment, but what an awesome job you're doing and in providing for the people here locally. Is there any last information you would want to make sure that the community knows about? A grand opening, pay attention to your website, and your website again?
the website is thewellstorminc.org, and you can also access our information on Facebook or Instagram. We will be announcing our grand opening and inviting people to participate. We encourage all volunteers to reach out, and if you're interested in donating, please reach out as well. Thank you.
I just wanted to also mention that we do have a cleaning supplies area as well. So when people do volunteer, we do have all the cleaning materials that you will need, like brooms, Clorox wipes, you know, everything that you could think of, it will be in there for the volunteers, so you wouldn't necessarily have to bring your own. Everything will be here for you to help us out.
So you need volunteers for just about anything. Somebody who might just want to help clean a little bit, people to distribute food, people to bring food. All types of opportunities, and they can find it on your website and your Facebook and just contact you.
Absolutely.
In terms of like the fridge maintenance, we only expect like about an hour per shift maximum that would be necessary. This is something that people can do running errands around town. This is something you could do on your way to work, kind of just checking in, make sure the fridge looks good, everything looks clean, and everything is like within expiration date. So.
Awesome. Well, thank you again for your time today, ladies. This has really been an eye-opener, and we look forward to the grand opening and to participating in the future with the Wellstorm and the Bridge Fridge.
Yes, thank you so much.
I appreciate it, Denise.
Well, Southbridge, we have learned a lot today about food insecurity and the need that exists right here in our community. I thank you for tuning in, and I hope that you will take this opportunity to reach out, learn more about the community Bridge Fridge here in Southbridge and how you might participate. This is Denise Clemence from Southbridge Community Television. Have a great day.